for our chest press, Kim and Renee are going to show you. I'm going to demonstrate a few different possibilities with this exercise. Sit on your physio ball. It's important that the ball fit you properly. Kim is on a 55 centimeter ball. So notice how her hip is just over her knee when she sits on the ball. You don't want that one that's too small, and you really don't want one that's too big. So Renee's a lot taller. She has a 65 centimeter ball, and notice the height of her hip and her knee. I'm going to ask the girls to roll out. So go nice and slowly so you're nice and stable, using your abs to stabilize. Now notice their feet. Their feet are slightly wider than their hips are. You can make this a much bigger challenge if you put your feet quite close together and not actually touch. Then it's really hard, okay? So start, if you would, by pressing your arms straight up. Now look at Kim here. You want her shoulders to be a little further back. Roll backwards a little bit, Kim, towards me. Okay, so more of her shoulder girdle is supported by the ball, and now her shoulders are nice and supported, and her neck is relaxed, okay? So don't go to sleep, okay? All right, now take a nice big breath. Drop your elbows out to the side. We start with a chest press. Press up, exhale. Good. Inhale as you lower the elbows down. And again here, it's really important that you use the range of motion that's comfortable in your shoulders and the amount of weight that's comfortable for you. You might start out with 3 pounds, 5 pounds. You can go, some of my clients use 25 pounds. Really, it's possible, okay? So we'll do about 5 more of these, and then we're going to demonstrate a multi-joint exercise. While they're doing their chest press, they're going to also lower and raise their hips. So hips lower down as the elbows lower down. Hips raise up as the elbows raise up. Good. Inhale as you lower down. As you exhale, not only do you raise those glutes and tighten those glutes, but what else? You tighten the abs and always kegel. Good. Make sure your weight is on the 4 corners of your feet to support your body in space. Good. 4 more. Now, why don't you try that challenge with your feet really close together? See what it's like. Your abs have to do a whole lot more work here because your base of support is much narrower. Make the exercise harder if you want to by opening your arms wider the way Renee is demonstrating. And let's do about 3 more. Good. This makes it a chest fly instead of a chest press. A little bit more work and stretch to the shoulder joint. Always you want to stop the weight at your shoulder height, not beyond your shoulder height. So, right, if you can see here, as Kim's arms come down, the weight is just in line with her shoulders and not lower than her shoulders. Last one. Okay, now, ladies, stop for a moment. Let's show the one-arm challenge. Okay, so in this challenge, the balance is really hard. Okay, so keep one arm still in space, and why don't you open your right arm, your left arm, your right arm, sorry, and drop the arm all the way open and exhale. So the body is having to work really hard. Your obliques on the side of your rib cage are having to work really hard to prevent yourself, go ahead and keep going, from rotating your torso with the weight. And let's do about 1 more on this arm and switch to the other arm now. Good. And drop down, and 4. Good. So when you do a unilateral movement like this, the challenge is not only to the moving muscle, but to the stabilizing shoulder and to all the trunk muscles to stabilize. Not to mention those glutes that are holding the hips up for all this time. You feel it? And 1 more. And very nice. Now let's demonstrate how to get up off the ball safely. So drop the weights to your ribs and roll up, bringing the weight, incorporating it with your body. Good job, ladies.